back to our Maximalist Christmas home tour. Yes, I'm very much a maximalist. I love my stuff. I have taken years to carefully curate and gather each piece that I have in my home. So if you're a maximalist, this is for you. If you're not, you might not like it so much, but I hope you would enjoy as I take you through our home and share with you how I have decorated it for Christmas. I have tried to, this year my goal was to leave out my everyday decor and incorporate Christmas here and there. I've done pretty well at that and I'm very happy with how it has all turned out. So we're gonna get onto the home tour, but before we do, I would like to say Merry Christmas to you and your family from me and my family. Thank you so much for another great year on YouTube. I love it. I love interacting with y'all in the comments. Y'all just make my heart so happy, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. Now, let's get on to the home tour. There will be two versions of it. There will be a walkthrough where I'm talking, and then there will be a nighttime set to music, and I hope you enjoy. So here's our front porch, dressed up for Christmas. I have my vintage mailbox with some greens and picks, my trees that were sent to me from My Tree. Thrifted wreath, has lights on it. It comes on a timer. And then over here, thrifted lantern, y'all would have just seen that one. That is another tablecloth. And that is a thrifted tree right there. That is a thrifted tree. And then this is a tree I've had for a long time. I just added some lights, put that tree in my milk can, thrifted lanterns. And it's really pretty at night. I love it. Okay, our living room. Real life here. Buster's in the chair with the throw. You go say, hey, Bob. So you walk in and to your right, there is the Christmas tree with the beautiful velvet curtains. And then James made me this Merry Christmas. I love it. And I have just honestly filled our home with thrifted items. And this is real life here. I keep a basket of blankets because we have to run our air in the winter because it's hot here. And you have people that come over that get cold. And there you go. Now my cookie jar on the table, I love it. And it is full of goodies for anyone who wants to grab a snack. But this right here is my most prized decor item for Christmas. And it is my beautiful nativity. I love it. And this is a screensaver from YouTube. You can type in Star of Bethlehem screensaver and you can have that on there. It doesn't play music or anything. It's just like that and it's just beautiful. And then my little chair with my thrifted items in it as well. Little pheasants sticking out. And then I have just filled the bookcase with thrifted items. And this is the recent little thrift flip I did. I seem to really like the little animals being scattered about. It's like 3D, and that's what I was thinking too, and I love it. And I've just added a little bit here and there. A lot of this can stay out for winter as well. I'll just get rid of the Christmas stuff, but it'll just kind of stay out for winter. And I love it. This shelf has turned out to be one of my favorites. Now ignore the camera, that's just when I leave, I can see Buster. But every bit of that, with the exception of the wreath on the back, is thrifted. And I love that. Another shelf, and then up there. But I love all my decor, and if you are a minimalist, I know it's too much for you. And I get that, and that's fine. I, however, have never claimed to be a minimalist. I am very much a maximalist. Now, James made me that box for my tree last year, and I love it. And y'all, our poor star, y'all can't really tell here. You'll be able to see it in the night tour. We have one light in the very corner still hanging on. I'm gonna just take it out. I love that star because he picked it out when we first got married, but all the lights have went out on it, and yeah, that's okay. But this is our living room all dressed up for Christmas. And then it's an open concept, so I try to get things to flow because it is such an open concept. Now going into the kitchen dining room area, this is a little vignette I have set up, thrifted antiques, and a gift. My hutch is new this year. I've had so much fun decorating my hutch. I love all of its imperfections. It's just everything that I ever wanted in a hutch. And I've had so much fun with it. I love my chickens. They are thrifted, and I just gave them a makeover a few years ago. James built me that crate, and I've just added greenery, and they have their little tree. She's got her fancy little bow, and he's got a wreath. And I love the way that turned out, and I'm thinking that might be their home for good. And then I already have red in my kitchen. And so you'll see pops of red here and there and green. And then this is a wreath I just thrifted this year. And it does have lights, comes on a timer, and that ribbon, I made that bow with thrifted ribbon. And I love it. And then our dining room table is just a little bit of everything. Thrifted antiques. James built me that drawer and I painted it to look old. And I love this, and there is the lights on that tree. They come on later. I almost forgot. Y'all, this, I love. It just came together on a whim with just vintage pieces that I had acquired. My mom gave me the basket. She bought it at a yard sale. And then I've literally thrifted the rest of it, except for that popcorn garland. That did come from Hobby Lobby. But everything else in that basket, from the vintage ornaments to the vintage greenery, everything is thrifted. And then over here, I didn't do a whole lot. I just added a few little trees here and there. I do have some lights in my butter churn. That was my great-grandmother's. And I do have a tree up there that was thrifted this year, and it also has lights that come on a timer. But I just added a few little bottle brush trees here and there. Did put some of my red transfer wear over here to bring some red. But it's pretty much the way it is all year. Now behind me, first of all, let me show you. Y'all remember that little mouse I thrifted? I just stuck it up there like it's popping its head out. Is it safe to come out? I just thought it was cute. I don't know, it's just one of those things. But over here in the kitchen, of course I have my aprons because we do a lot of baking, and that black one shouldn't be there. That's my craft apron, so I need to take it away, but it's real life over here. This little vignette on the top of my fridge is all thrifted, every bit of it except for the candy greenery and this greenery right here. But the rest of it is thrifted, and I love it. My mother-in-law just gave me this towel. It says, "All I'm saying is that you rarely see a person crying and eating Christmas cookies at the same time." I thought it was adorable, so I've put it here. I got that idea from Sarah. I seen she had one on her refrigerator like that, and I was like, let me try it. I like it. And then over here, I just swapped out my picture with the pine cones and stuff. And a lot of this is thrifted, or it's been given to me, antiques, special memories. And this, y'all, I love this. I have set it here, and I laugh every time I see it. It just brings me so much joy. It is adorable. And to some, it may look like I have too many things on my cabinets, but trust me, I have enough cabinet space and it works out just fine. Have my Christmas towel. Now I did get these rugs this year from Hobby Lobby. Have one there, one in front of my sink, and I love it because it just kind of reminds me of gingerbread. And I just framed that picture. That Cracker Barrel ornament was a birthday present last year from Delana and Sarah. And then just some more thrifted items. I just added sprigs of Christmas here and there. I didn't want to totally redecorate every space, so this is what I've come up with. And I love it. And then here's this cute little towel. He's making a list and I've eaten it twice. I thought that is adorable. That came from a sweet friend of mine. I didn't do anything above my cabinets, but they are lit up, and there is like pieces of green here and there and red, and so I didn't worry about changing that up. I do have this. This was a candle that Cody and Sarah gave me one year, and when it burned out, I just used that. Sometimes I put candy in it. This year I decided to put my little scrubber brush in it. And then this is my bar from the back, well, from the kitchen. And I've just put some Reese Christmas trees in my chicken. And got this Bath and Body Works candle, and that tree has lights that come on a timer. And that's how this looks. And I love it. I know it might be too much for somebody, but I love it, and it's a space that I enjoy. So down the hall, this is what it looks like in the day. Well, the light's not usually on, but I did turn it on for y'all. I just have some thrifted decor here. Y'all would have seen that. This cute little table, this wreath does have lights. It's on a timer. And I've just added, you know, bits and pieces here and there. This hasn't really changed. I did find some of this that I added to my tree. And I like that wispy look. And then this tree, this is a newer tree. I did buy it this year from Hobby Lobby, and I love it. And I do have lights on it that comes on a timer. And it is so beautiful at night looking down the hall, because you have that tree, and then we have this tree, and the wreath is lit up. It's just beautiful, and I love it. Now I did add my nativity picture here. I love that picture, and I've used it for several years. It is thrifted, and the frame is thrifted, and I love it. And then behind me, we have this. I've just added bits and pieces of Christmas in it. The main focus is Jesus, and I've just incorporated it with my everyday decor. And I love being able to do that. That means I don't have to find places to put everything up. Now into the guest bath. That is my rug I thrifted earlier in the year, and I knew it was going to be perfect in this bathroom because I love to do the red birds in here, the cardinals. And then over here I just have a little tree that I added my thrifted lights on. Yay. That little sign I just thrifted. And the towel is thrifted, the snowman nativity. Is that not adorable? Thrifted. Added a little bird. And then over here I just have some seasonal soap. I like to use these as sprays for the bathroom. They're for your body, but these are usually free from Bath and Body Works. And I grab them and I will use them like for deodorizers in the bathroom if you don't want the typical sprays. So I'll leave one sitting there. And then up here is just more thrifted items that I've just put on my beautiful shelf James made me. Now that snowman painting up there, my mother did. And I love it. It means so much to me. The garland is lit up. It comes on at night on a timer. I love the look of the garland with the wood, with the lace. To me, that is just so beautiful. And then my newly thrifted potty chair. And I did add lights to that little tree there on the timer. And then I just got this little red bird ornament from Michael's and set it in there, and I just love it. I think it is so cute. And then had this old window that came from my great-grandmother's old home, and that's a thrifted wreath. And then that piece is thrifted. And then I just have my little gallery wall of my birds. I added a little wreath, some bells, and that's how this looks. And it is so beautiful, all lit up at night. I just love it. So for our bedroom, if you've been here with me for any amount of time, you've seen me use this bedding over and over. I thrifted it, about 4 years ago, and I use it every year. I absolutely love it. Now this was a recent thrift find from last year, but I just kept it really simple in here. I did change out my greenery above the bed. And my lights that I thrifted that I put in there, they did stop working. So I'm gonna get some more because I really liked them in there. I just haven't, I keep forgetting to get them, honestly. That was my little shepherd boy that I got last year. And that was the perfect home for him. He may stay out all year, honestly, because I really love it. And then all of this is thrifted, every bit of it with the exception of the shelf. James made me the shelf, but everything else is thrifted. I have, somehow our room has turned into sheep and I love it. So it started with this picture and I absolutely love it. So you're gonna see kind of a theme, and that's just kind of how it happens. And then over here, I have our Christmas tree. I thrifted that tree last year. They used to go out by my front doors, but I have something different now. So I put it in here and I like it. And I didn't really do anything above the cabinets as far as like Christmas. My candles are on a timer. And then only thing I did over here was I added the church that I just recently thrifted, and they have lights that are on a timer and that little tree. But I just, all of this is thrifted, y'all. It's just thrifted. Please do not take a drink for every time I say thrifted. And then I have lights that come on this wreath. They're on a timer. And it's just very cozy. I love to keep the blinds open during the day so I can watch my little birds. I have feeders out there and they come and eat, and Buster and I go feed them every day. However, he slept in this morning. He didn't go help me. But I really enjoy watching them, and I really love this bedding. And I keep it up through January because it is just so beautiful. And it gets so dark and gloomy in the winter. And you know, it just adds a little something, something. But I love all the colors and the tapestry. First of all, I love tapestry. And then this has all the colors that I absolutely adore. So, yeah, it all works out. And I love it. It's really, this room has become one of my favorite rooms. This used to be my most hated room in the house. I hated coming in here. And I think our bedrooms should be a place of retreat and calm. And this room at night, especially when all the lights are on, it is just, I just lay in bed and look at everything and I just love it. Now I did decide, hold on, let me turn around. I did decide for the purpose of Christmas to leave my armoire doors open because it made no sense to have my little church up there with the lights and then have the doors closed. So I was like, I'll just keep them open. They're out of the way. And I love it, y'all. Absolutely love it. It's beautiful in here at night. So our master bath, I just have this little tree in here, and I decided to put one of my little Christmas towels in here because I have the Christmas soap and the smell goods, and I thought that would go perfect in here with all the greens. And then this year I actually added the garland above our shower as well. I have never done that before. I don't know why, but I love it again with the green, the wood, and then I have this like linen shower curtain. And that is all the decorating I've done in here. Now I did add a little tree over here in this brass planter, but I haven't done anything else because I'm just trying to just add bits and pieces of decor, you know, to the bathroom or to the house without having to like disrupt my everyday decor. Here's our back porch for Christmas. I mean, what you gonna do? It's cute and it's really pretty at night. It's really cozy at night. But this is, just have a couple pillows. That tree has lights. That wreath comes on a timer. And this is probably my favorite area. I had to do the rug like this because it kept flying off. But it's okay. It's kind of like its own little seating area, and I need to straighten this tree up because it's leaning. The wind was so bad the other day. But I recently got that milk can, and I love it with the tree in it. And yeah, and then we did put our lights up here, which they will stay up all year. Those were not just for Christmas, but it just worked out. They look so pretty at night. And this is how back porch looks. Thrifted tree, thrifted. I use tablecloths for like to look like throws. And then I recently acquired that this year from an antique show we went to, where I met Susan from the So-and-so.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glories stream from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts singing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent